Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Hey, guys. So, I have another special treat for all of us. So, I reached out to a fellow tarot tuber, and that is Sara over at Cedar Moon Witch channel. And she has this fabulous new deck that she created, and it is the most gorgeous deck, and it's called Oracle of the Living Spell. And so she sent it to me with also another special announcement at the end, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So she sent me a copy of her gorgeous new deck, and I wanted to do a walkthrough and some pairings for you and a review so that you guys could see it for yourself. So I will be putting a link down below over to her channel, as well as a link to her shop where you can pick this up for yourself. It is gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So here's the book that it comes with. But I'm going to just set that aside for right now, and I want to go through the actual cards for you first. And just to let you know, these are linen. Beautiful linen cardstock, and they're gilded. Look at that. It's beautiful. It comes in. It's got this, a blessing. I'll read that to you. An Oracle of the Living Spell card. This is, I think, the second printing that she's done of it now. And it just says this Oracle was conjured with love, truth, and unshakable magic. May it awaken what has long slept and spark what longs to be spoken. This is the beautiful bag that it came in. So gorgeous. Even the ribbon, look at that. Beautiful. And these are the backs. Look at those backs. Oh my gosh. So gorgeous. She has made the print bigger in order that most people, because she has eyesight issues as well. And so this is something that is really going to be easier for others with sight issues as well to be able to see, including myself. So I can definitely appreciate that. And it hasn't hindered the beauty of the cards at all. I think she chose very good fonts. And so let's begin. The Becoming, Wholeness, and Evolution. Again, those are the backs. Let me do this. The Fear, Illusion, Distortion. The Offering, Devotion, Sacred Exchange. My God, these are beautiful. Sara, you did such a beautiful job with these. The Lost Moon, Veiled Truths, Reclamation. The Spell, Craft, Magic, Quickening. And if I remember right, I believe that she said that these were all modeled after her. So this is like her doing her magic, right? The Knot, Stuck, Sacred Pause, Undoing. That's so beautiful. The Storm, Transformation, Disruption. That is so good. The art is so good in this. Oh my gosh. And I love how dark it is. I love that. I love it. The Whisper, Realization, Awakening. Definitely so completely magical. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be, but it is. The Blessing, Grace, Favor, Alignment. The Herb Witch, Plant, Wisdom, and Medicine. Love that. The circle. Belonging, sacred friendship. Oh, look at that. That's excellent. The sparkle. Wonder, delight, joy. The cauldron. Alchemy, process, fusion. I love this so much. Oh, that's so beautiful. The binding. Union, vow, commitment. The key. Breakthrough and opportunity. The stranger. Unknown, unexpected, curiosity. The thread. Connection, destiny, soul's path. The besom or basam. Clearing, preparation, energy shift. The grimoire. Memory, wisdom, legacy. The soul fire. Oh, I love that. Remembering, sacred recognition. If I can speak properly. The cloak. Protection, embodied wisdom. The voice. Sacred sound, truth, expression. The spring. Renewal, awakening, possibility. The autumn. Release, harvest, transformation. Oh, the ink. Truth, expression, record. The fog. Uncertainty and confusion. The spiral. Pattern, soul loop, evolution. The library. Knowledge, soul study. The crown. Recognition, sovereignty, arrival. The feast. Nourishment and celebration. The muse. Inspiration, creative flow. This almost feels like following a character in the Harry Potter universe. It is just done so beautifully. I'm in awe of this. The muse. Inspiration, creative flow. The kitchen. Practical magic and nourishment. The wish. Hope, faith, and possibilities. The cord cutting. Release, severance. The seeker. Wow. Quest, wonder, wander. The enchantrix. Reality, weaver, architect. Reality weaver and architect. I love it. It's like Matrix stuff, right? The solitude, loneliness, self-holding. Wow. The crystal ball. Oh, that's so beautiful. Foresight, divining, soul vision. The shadow, hidden truths and integration. Wow. The winter, rest, stillness, sacred pause. The giggle, unhinged joy and sacred humor. I love that. The threshold, choice and courage. The summer, radiance, joy, confidence. The witch hat, sacred identity and authenticity. Beautiful. The distillation, essence, purification and refinement. The tapestry, perspective, sacred design. The wand, channel, focus, direction. The vessel, sacred body, presence, reverence. The hourglass, time, urgency, reflection. Ooh, the nest, potential, nurturing, divine timing. Wow. The familiar, bond, companion, and trust. The mundane. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. Presence, ordinary. Wow. The flame keeper, inner fire, sacred tending. The ashes, closure, what remains. Wow. The hex, anger, harm, force. The phoenix, rebirth, sacred becoming. The wildling, untamed self, freedom, and instinct. The heart, wisdom, softness, center. The hearth, sanctuary, rest, belonging. The boundary, edges, self-honor, sacred space. Well, I keep saying that just because every single image is just so gorgeous and just pulls you into this story. The unveiling, desire, duality, longing. All right. Let's see how this shuffles. So this is thin, but it is glorious, okay? I can tell you, I know that this is going to be a really good shuffle. Yes. And, I mean, it is a decent... Do I have a deck right here? Okay, let's see about this one. Tarot of the Huntress. So it's just a little bit longer than your standard tarot, which it's not easy to see. Well, none of them are because I got green on green here. And it's wider. So it's probably about 3/4 of an inch, maybe a 1/2 of an inch wider, and probably, I don't know, a 1/4 maybe inch thicker than your standard tarot. It is a beautiful oracle size. And I can't remember how many cards this has in it. It might say in the book, or I'll just have to count them if I can't find it, but there's a good amount here. Let's see how well this shuffles. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Let's do one more. And then we'll see how it fans. And I bet you it's going to look so beautiful fanned. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's draw a few. And see how they read. Summer, summer, summer. All right. Beautiful. So we've got the threshold. Now let's see how this book is. Let me read to you what it says here. Okay. The threshold. Keywords are choice, courage, and initiation. The message. There are moments when magic gathers at your feet, whispering from the unknown just beyond the door. This is one of them. You've reached a threshold, a sacred turning point. What lies ahead may glow with promise or tremble with uncertainty, but the truth is this: you cannot stay where you are. Whether you leap forward, step sideways, or retreat entirely, your choice marks a spell cast in the story of your becoming. The golden glow beyond the arch hints at unseen blessings waiting only for your yes. But this card doesn't demand action, it honors choice. Will you walk through or turn around entirely? Only you know what readiness feels like in your bones. When this card appears, pause, listen, and then decide if the time has come to cross the threshold. The Grimoire. Oh, each page says the Grimoire. I'm okay. Down here it says, okay. So the reflection. What am I leaving behind, and what does it mean to truly let go? What part of me is whispering yes, and what part of me is whispering wait? What would stepping forward require of me, and what might it awaken? The charm. I face the threshold with heart alight, guided by stars, not fear nor night. I step through now, the spell begun. Behold the path I walk in truth and light. And now we've got the summer, and that was just beautiful, by the way. Let me find the summer in here. So page 100. This is what it looks like. It's another 2-page. The summer. Keywords are radiance, joy, and expression. Message. There is no hiding in summer. This is the season of golden truth, a full bloom and visible becoming. The summer card arrives when it's time to be seen, not for who you might be someday, but for who you are now, in all your glory. You've done the deep work, healed the dark, tended your soul with care. Now is the time to rise. Let yourself bloom in full color. Let your light spill out in every direction. This is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about claiming joy, not as a reward, but as a right. You are not too much. You are the warmest, or you are the warmth someone has been waiting for. Be bold, be visible, be sunlit magic incarnate. The reflection. Where have I been hiding my joy or shrinking my radiance? What part of me is asking to be seen and celebrated? What would it look like to truly let myself bloom? The charm. I bloom in sunlight, bold and true. My light is sacred, shining through. No more shrinking, no disguise. I rise, I beam, I claim the skies. That is just beautiful. And the last card we have here is the Ashes, page 56. And it is, again, a 2-page. The Ashes. Release, closure, what remains. Something has ended. Perhaps you didn't ask for it. Perhaps you held on tight. Ultimately, what once burned bright has run its course, stripping away the false, the fragile, the no longer true. The ashes arrive to honor the sacred aftermath, not the rebirth, but the reckoning, not the choice, but the surrender. This card is the breath after the blaze, the sacred stillness before the next rise. There's grief here, maybe, but also clarity. What do you no longer need to carry? What has been stripped away to reveal the truth beneath? Look closely. The ashes hold memory, wisdom seeds. You are not lost. You are being cleared for growth. The reflection. What has the fire taken away? What truth am I now left with? And what part of me is learning how to live without? Charm. No longer mine, no longer whole. The fire has carved its sacred toll. I kneel beside what could not say, and softly I give it away. Wow. Let's do some pairings. Gosh, you know what? Let's draw 3 more, because I want you guys to experience this too. And look at how beautiful those are. 1, 2. Gosh, these are so beautiful. Sarah, my goodness. Such beautiful work here. All right. So we got the cord cutting. Gosh, that's just beautiful. Aren't these just so beautiful? All right. So the cord cutting. Page 118. All right. It's 2 pages again. Release, severance, sovereignty. Those are the 3 keywords. Message. Not every connection is meant to last. Some ties were never yours to carry. Some threads must be burned with love. The cord cutting appears when you are ready to release an energetic attachment that no longer serves you. It could be a person, a belief, a role, a memory, or anything that still tugs at your power and distorts your clarity. This is a sacred severing, not out of cruelty, but because you recognize the toll the situation is taking on your heart, health, and mental and spiritual wellness. You can bless something and still let it go. You can thank what was and still choose yourself. This is an energetic untangling, bringing with it new hope. Wow, that's so beautifully said. Where have I mistaken attachment for loyalty or love? This is reflections. What has lingered past its season, and what truth would letting go reveal? And how does reclaiming my energy create space for healing? Charm. I cut the cord, I release the thread. By fire's glow, this tie is shed. Take what you brought, let none remain, but my own power now reclaimed. Oh, that is beautiful. And the next one is the herb witch, which is 70. So that says keywords: plant wisdom, medicine, intuitive craft. Message. The herb witch doesn't chase credentials or seek permission. She listens. She gathers. She remembers. She works in quiet devotion with the roots, leaves, petals, and smoke. Her healing isn't always measured in cures, but in calm, in care, in connection. This card is a return to natural wisdom. It speaks of herbal remedies, yes, teas, tinctures, salves, and steam, but also of beauty as medicine. The sacred in the soil. The healing is simply being with the land. To lie beneath an old oak tree, to light seasoned cedar wood and breathe. To trust that the plants are not separate from you but kin. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. The herb witch reminds us we are not separate from nature. We are part of her spell. Oh God, man, I got goosebumps. This is so beautifully written. What plants, landscapes, or elements feel like soul allies to me? Where can I root myself in natural rhythms or seasonal healing? Am I a good steward for the earth around me? Charm. In root and resin, smoke and seed, the land provides the truth I need. With every leaf, my heart expands. I heal with earth and open hands. I love that. And then the last one we have here is the spell. So the keywords are craft, magic, quickening. The message is this is not just mixing, this is magic. The spell appears when your intention is aligned with your heart, tools, and your timing. This is focused energy, a sacred moment when thought becomes form and the unseen bubbles and begins to take shape. You are not powerless. Your actions, your rituals, your sacred craft, they ripple outward with meaning. This is the quickening, the shaping of the unseen, the moment that your magic begins to bubble. Stir with purpose, speak with clarity, cast with love. The reflection. What spell am I casting consciously or unconsciously? Do my actions, thoughts, and tools align with my intention? Where is my magic most potent right now? And the charm. By hand and flame, by breath and bone, I raise the spell from thought to the throne. No longer dream, now energy stirred, so mote it be, by deed and word. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Oh my gosh, Sarah. This is just so beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. This deck is a spell, okay? Oh my gosh. Just absolutely amazing. Look at how gorgeous it is. It is stunning. Wow. Wow. Who wouldn't want these on your journal pages too? I know that's like a shallow way of looking at it, but God dang, this art is so beautiful. Oh, they feel so good in the hands. Let me count them really quick and tell you how many are in here. I think I counted these correct. I think there's 61 cards. I'm not sure if it says it anywhere in here. Let's see. And she has spreads back here also. Hang on. Let's see. So we've got the spreads. Light the Path spread, Soul Flame check-in, the cord cutting spell. Okay, so she's done it like this. These are the 3-card readings. These are 4-card readings. The Living Spell spread, Elemental Magic spread, an Oracle of the Living Spell, the Sacred No, the Witch's Wisdom spread, and the Inner Hearth. Acknowledgments. To my spirit team who whispered wisdom, summoned synchronicities, and danced with me in every shadow and shimmer. I am forever grateful to have been the vessel through which this project came to life. Thank you. To my husband Bill for loving me, even when you might not see the magic as clearly as I do, and for supporting me in ways no one else ever has. I love you so much. Oh, wow. To my daughter Susie Q, you gave up valuable Uno time for me to bring this deck to life. You've given my crown of glory for sure. You've given me my crown of glory for sure. Thank you so much. I love you most. To Naira, my hype witch and sounding board, thank you for believing in my magic even when I was drowning in parchment and perfectionism. Your encouragement meant the world in those moments where doubt crept in. You were the best. Oh, I love this. Oracle of the Living Spell. To Jack, my loyal dog, who stayed by my side through every charm and chaos session. He's the best familiar a witch could hope for. To Clara Bell, my sidekick, my sparkle, and my spirit cow. Oh, thank you for being exactly as magical and motivational as needed. You are too cute, Sarah. Oh my gosh. And most importantly, dear reader, thank you. Without you, this deck and grimoire wouldn't be here. If you ever doubt how much of an impact you make in the world, just remember that your support of me and my projects truly have changed my life for the better. Thank you with all of my heart. I made this with love, I made this with fire, and I made this with a tremendous amount of help. Thank you all so very much. About the creator, Sara Surran is a history nerd, herbalist, and wild-hearted witch walking the path between the sacred and the silly. She's the creator behind Cedar Moon Witch, where she shares tarot insights and practice-based content with the world. She believes that magic lives in both the ritual and the ridiculous, in soft moments of stillness and loud fits of laughter, when not brewing spells or editing guidebooks until her eyes begin to melt. She can be found crafting herbal concoctions, pulling cards, reading, or spending time with her family. The Oracle of the Living Spell is her loving reminder to the world that magic isn't something you do, it's something you are. Oh my God, yes, exactly. I love this so much. And you can find her on Instagram and YouTube, which I will put all of her links down below. Oh, and she's got an oracle of the living spell, a final blessing for everybody. Let these pages be a beginning, a spark that speaks your name, a spark that speaks your name. Let your breath be sacred rhythm. Let your path become your flame. The cards have spoken, soft and true, but the magic still lives on in you. So cast with love and walk with light. Your spell is strong. Your heart is right. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Let's do some pairings. So we've got Ace of Air and Ace of Fire with the blessing. Grace, favor, alignment. And this is the Tarot of the Huntress by Kira Small. We've got 6 of Fire, 9 of Fire with the cloak. Protection, embodied wisdom. The distillation, essence, purification, and refinement with 7 of Earth and the Sun. Oh. The voice. Oh. Sacred sound, truth, and expression with strength and the devil. Oh. 5 of Fire with 2 of Earth and the hearth. Sanctuary, rest, belonging. I do think these actually look beautiful together. I wasn't sure, but I really do. 8 of water and 10 of fire. The Grimoire, memory, wisdom, legacy. Beautiful. Let's see what else we have. So this is with the Earth Magic, the colored edition by Daniel Martin Diaz. We've got, and I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes. The Tower, 4 of coins with the key. Breakthrough and opportunity. Ooh. The Offering, devotion, sacred exchange. With the Hierophant and Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah. The Tapestry, perspective, sacred design with the Hermit and 10 of Swords. So I'm not sure how I feel about. I do think it could work, but it's not my favorite. Let's see what else we've got. So the next one is one of mine that I sell on my Make Playing cards. It's Magical Life Tarot. So we've got 4 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands with the binding, union, vow, commitment. Nine of Cups, the Emperor with the heart. Wisdom, softness, center. We've got Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles with the Spring. Renewal, awakening, possibility. Yeah, I actually do like these, and I keep on putting the wrong ones in the wrong pile. The Unveiling, desire, duality, longing with King of Wands and Page of Cups. The Crown, recognition, sovereignty, arrival with Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups. Let's do one last one. The Lost Moon with Veiled Truth, Reclamation, the Hermit, and King of Cups. I think they go. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is another one of mine. It's over on Make Playing Cards, and it's the Darkness Falls Tarot deck. We have the Empress, 9 of Cups with the Muse. Inspiration and creative flow. The Besom with Clearing, Preparation, Energy Shift with 6 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. The Boundary, Edges, Self-Honor, Sacred Space with 2 of Swords, and Judgment. Oh my goodness, that's good. The Fear, Illusion, Distortion with 4 of Cups and Ace of Swords. Yeah, I do think these work good too. The Wand, Channel, Focus, Direction with 4 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is Tarot of a Witch's Garden by Sasha Graham and art by Natasha Linsick. We've got the Sparkle with Wonder, Delight, and Joy with the Devil and 3 of Wands. The Seeker with Quest, Wonder, and Wander with 5 of Wands and the Lovers. The Thread, Connection, Destiny, Soul's Path with 5 of Cups and the Hierophant. Oliver's getting some petting from mommy over here. We've got the Becoming with Wholeness and Evolution with 6 of Cups and Knight of Wands. Very nice. We'll do this one last one. We've got Hanged Woman with the Witch's Hat, Sacred Identity, Authenticity with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else we've got. So the next pairing I had was the Forest of Enchantments. And that's by Linnea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood. So we've got the Library with Knowledge, Soul Study with Keeper of Challenges and the Hermit. We've got Seeker of Boons, 2 of Visions with the Vessel, Sacred Body, Presence, Reverence. 6 of Challenges with 8 of Challenges with the Feast, Nourishment, and Celebration. These are definitely telling stories. The Hourglass, Time, Urgency, Reflection with Ace of Boons and the Green Mother. I do think that these look really good. I really love them. Child of Visions, 2 of Boons with the Whisper, Realization and Awakening. Let's do one last one. We've got the Crystal Ball with Foresight, Divining, and Soul Vision with the Huntsman and 9 of Challenges. I think I've got one more. And the last pairing I wanted to try is the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. So we've got the Wildling with Untamed Self, Freedom, Instinct with Queen of Chalices and 10 of Chalices. The Autumn with Release, Harvest, and Transformation with 5 of Athames and the Moon. We've got the Nest with Potential, Nurturing, Divine Timing with 7 of Chalices and 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Cauldron with Alchemy, Process, and Fusion with the Witch and 10 of Wands. We've got the Kitchen, Practical Magic and Nourishment with 6 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. That is just perfection right there. I'm going to end on that note right there. So I feel like this deck just goes with so many more of my beloved decks. It is so beautiful. I love the book and the write-up so much. I love the artwork. I love that she's got bigger words on it. They don't look bad. I think that's part of the magic. It's almost like the words are coming up off of the images because there's so much stark white in comparison to the beautiful imagery. And the beautiful imagery is like, it reminds me of like a Harry Potter movie with one main character, one heroine that you're following. And that character, I believe, is based off of Sarah. And how wonderful is that? To actually, the name, Oracle of the Living Spell. This feels like a peek into her personal practice. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it certainly feels like. And her words and the charm that's in the book for each one of these is just, oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. The cardstock is so beautiful. The backs are just, I gotta take some pictures with these backs and this fanned out or something because, this is just dreamy. the linen cardstock, the gilding, and it is a beautiful gilding. I'm in love with this deck, Sarah. It's so beautiful. Your words are so powerful, but yet soft. Like a soft spell. It's just so beautiful. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts. As I said, I'm going to be leaving a link to where you can get this. Oh, I've got a special announcement. I can't forget. I got a special announcement. Hang on. Let me fan these out for you while I let you know about the special announcement. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is just beyond the most beautiful thing ever. Okay. So the special announcement is... Let me get the card here. So, I truly hope that you love the deck. Feel free to use or hope or share. Nope, she says share this code for 20% off. So, I'm not sure how long that is going to last. I'm going to contact her and ask how long, you know, the coupon code is good for. But it's Rachele, Rachele 20, and I will put that, I'll put it across the screen and I'll put it into the description of this video, and you can get 20% off of this deck. And the book comes with it. I'm not sure if the bag and all that comes with it. I'm guessing it does, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So thank you for spending this time with me. I am absolutely smitten with this gorgeous deck. This does feel like a living spell. It feels like I said, like a Harry Potter, and I adore Harry Potter, okay? I loved all the books, loved all the movies. I swear I can hear the soundtrack in my head right now as I was going through these. Even this image feels like Harry Potter to me. It's just in the most possible, best way ever. But it feels like going through and experiencing this character, right? This character and her journey, her spell work, and inspiring us in the process. I love it. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope you have enjoyed this. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this, whether or not this is now instantly going on your wish list, or whether or not you could not resist yourself and grab this, especially with that kind of a 20% discount. That's substantial, right? So thank you for spending this time, and I am sending you love always.